The Da Vinci Code, by Dan Brown, follows Robert Langdon, a Harvard professor of symbology, as he is drawn into a dangerous quest to unravel a mystery that has remained hidden for centuries. The novel opens with Langdon in Paris to give a lecture when he receives a call from the Louvre, informing him that the museum's curator, Jacques Saunière, has been murdered and left a cryptic message at the crime scene. Langdon is soon joined by Sophie Neveu, a cryptologist and Saunière's granddaughter, who believes that her grandfather's death is part of a larger conspiracy involving the Priory of Sion, a secret society whose members have included Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Victor Hugo. Neveu and Langdon soon discover that Saunière was a member of the Priory and that his murder was linked to the society's most closely guarded secret. As Langdon and Neveu follow the clues, they are pursued by a mysterious figure known only as the Teacher, who wants the information for himself. Clues bring them from the Louvre to Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland and beyond. Langdon and Neveu meet members of the Catholic Church who are determined to keep the secret of the Priory hidden from the world. Their journey leads them to uncover a shocking truth about the Holy Grail, the cup that Jesus is said to have used at the Last Supper, and the true identity of Mary Magdalene, one of Jesus' closest disciples. As Langdon and Neveu uncover the truth and prevent a devastating revelation that could shake the foundations of the Church, they must also confront their own personal demons and come to terms with the role they will play in shaping the future of the world. Throughout the novel, Langdon and Neveu encounter a number of obstacles and challenges as they seek to unravel the mystery of the Priory. They are pursued by the police, who believe that they are the prime suspects in Saunière's murder, and by the albino monk Silas, who is a member of Opus Dei, a powerful Catholic organization that is determined to stop the revelation of the Priory's secret. As they follow the clues left by Saunière, Langdon and Neveu learn that the Holy Grail is not a physical cup but rather a metaphor for the true nature of Jesus' teachings. They discover that Mary Magdalene was not a prostitute but rather Jesus' wife and the mother of his children. The Church has long known about this secret, but has gone to great lengths to suppress it, including killing anyone who discovers it. One of those killed was Sophie's grandfather, who was a member of the Priory of Sion and entrusted with protecting the secret. Now, Langdon and Sophie must race against time to uncover the truth before the Teacher can get his hands on it. Along the way, Langdon and Sophie are aided by Sir Lee Teabing, a wealthy historian who is also a Grail enthusiast. Teabing has been searching for the Grail for years and has uncovered many of the same clues that Langdon and Sophie are now following. Together, they decipher ancient texts, uncover hidden symbols, and solve complex puzzles to unravel the mystery of the Grail. As they get closer to the truth, they discover that the Church's involvement in the cover-up goes even deeper than they had imagined. They learn that the Church has been protecting not only the secret of Jesus' marriage, but also a secret society of women who are the descendants of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. These women are the true keepers of the Grail, and it is their bloodline that represents the true Holy Grail, the sacred feminine. As the novel builds to its climax, Langdon and Neveu face off against Silas, who has been brainwashed into believing that his violent acts are justified in the name of God, and the other members of Opus Dei, who are determined to prevent the revelation of the Priory's AI secret at any cost. In a tense and action-packed final showdown, Langdon and Neveu manage to unlock the secret of the Holy Grail and reveal the truth about Mary Magdalene to the world. The Church is forced to acknowledge the truth and make amends for its role in suppressing it. Meanwhile, Langdon and Sophie realize that they are descended from Jesus and Mary Magdalene, and that they are now the guardians of the Grail. In the aftermath of their quest, Langdon and Neveu must come to terms with the impact of their discovery and the role they have played in changing the course of history. The novel ends with Langdon and Neveu going their separate ways, but with a sense that their journey together has forever changed the way they see the world. Throughout the novel, Dan Brown skillfully intrigues readers with the concept of hidden symbols and codes. Langdon is an expert in this field, and his ability to decipher the clues left by Saunière is a key factor in the plot. The book is filled with references to famous works of art, religious iconography, and secret societies, all of which add to the atmosphere of mystery and intrigue. Another compelling aspect of the story is the character development. Langdon and Sophie are both complex and well-rounded characters, each with their own motivations and backstories. As they work together to unravel the mystery of the Grail, they also grapple with their own personal demons and insecurities. Sir Lee Teabing is another fascinating character, whose passion for the Grail is both admirable and dangerous. One more aspect of the book is its treatment of the Holy Grail. Brown takes a novel approach to this ancient and mysterious symbol, portraying it not as a physical object but rather as a metaphor for the true nature of Jesus' teachings. This interpretation of the Grail is based on the idea that Jesus was a radical thinker who challenged the social and political norms of his time, and that his message was fundamentally about love, compassion, and equality. Another important theme in the book is the role of women in religion. Brown portrays Mary Magdalene as a key figure in Jesus' life and a powerful leader in her own right, challenging the traditional view of her as a sinful woman or prostitute. By reimagining Mary Magdalene as a strong and empowered female figure, Brown highlights the important role that women have played in religious history and suggests that their contributions have been overlooked and undervalued. The Da Vinci Code is also notable for its depiction of the Catholic Church and its relationship to power and control. Brown portrays the Church as an institution that has been willing to go to great lengths to maintain its authority, even if that means suppressing the truth or manipulating historical records. This portrayal has been controversial and has sparked a great deal of debate and criticism from religious leaders and scholars. Despite its controversial themes and historical inaccuracies, the Da Vinci Code remains a compelling and thought-provoking read. The novel's fast-paced plot, engaging characters, and rich cultural references make it a true page-turner, while its deeper themes and messages continue to resonate with readers long after the final page has been turned. Whether one agrees with Brown's interpretation of history and religion or not, it is impossible to deny the impact that the Da Vinci Code has had on popular culture and the way we think about these important topics. The Da Vinci Code has been both a commercial and critical success. It has sold over 80 million copies worldwide and has been translated into 44 languages. It has also been adapted into a successful movie starring Tom Hanks as Robert Langdon. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to QuickBooks, like and comment below.